This is the Samsung Galaxy A53 5G and I have actually using this phone over a month, and that's because I wanted to let the dust fully settle with this device before sharing any thoughts on it. I did use the Galaxy A33 and love both. And in a lot of ways the A53 is an identical experience to A33. So after using the A53 as my daily driver for more than a month, now it's good time to unpack my thoughts on it and share my reasons why not to buy it and get the A33. So are you ready? Let's dive into the video. Alright, first things first, I want to start by clearly stating what is similar about this phone in comparison to the Galaxy A33. And honestly, there are a lot of similarities, so buckle up and let's chat about them. The first key similarity is the design. In almost every way, this phone looks and feels pretty much exactly the same as A33. Both have plastic back and frame, although it's matte finishing, but still both catches fingerprint smudges. The back of the Galaxy A53 also slopes up a bit to meet the relatively flat camera bump, which helps it sort of blend into rest of design. And if I talk about the durability, I will highly suggest you to use this phone with the protection cover because it catches scratches and dents easily. Here you can see the situation. And I will briefly mention that both Galaxy A33 and the A53 have an IP67 water and dust resistance rating. And to be honest, IP67 rating is super impressive, as this is usually the first way that brands save money with their budget devices. I tested both in water and honestly they survived without any single issue. And both phones don't have headphone jack, and in box you will only get USB-C cable and no power brick. The only difference here is the SIM tray placement. The A53 has SIM tray on bottom while on the A33 on top. Both offer hybrid affair, so you need to make choice between extra storage and second SIM card. And if I talk about the haptics of the A53, it's good, not bad. I can't say subtlety is impressive, but okay in this price range. And if I talk about the speakers, both have stereo sound, and on testing I got 104 decibel result on both. Sound is really clear and loud. I enjoy the sound quality while watching the Netflix. And the bezels and chin are quite fine on both. I have no complaint in this price range. And now we have the key differences between the A33 and the A53. The first and the biggest of which being the displays. So where the A53 has pretty nice 120Hz display while the A33 has 90Hz. And to be honest, both have the best Super AMOLED displays in this price range. Colors are pretty sharp and detail is awesome. The A53 has 405 pixel density and Gorilla Glass 5 protection. And seriously, I dropped my A53 very badly, but its display survived, and that's due to the Gorilla Glass 5. Brightness is also good, that we can use our phone outside easily. And on display, fingerprint sensor is an optical one, but I'm satisfied with its speed and accuracy. And you guys asking me, can we watch YouTube on A53 at 4K? No, you can watch YouTube up to 1080p. 2K and 4K are not available. Another difference between the A53 and the A33 is punch hole. The A33 is still comes with old Infinity U display, which I think it's time to update it. And another difference is the A53 has always on display, but on A33 you will miss it. I know it's not a big issue, so still if you are okay with 90Hz refresh rate and Infinity U display, then go for the A33 and save some money. Because both have the same chipset, which is Exynos 1280, which is Samsung's own chipset built on the 5nm process. I have 8GB RAM variant of both. Here are the Geekbench scores. But honestly, I saw CPU throttling on both, which I experienced less on A52. Yes, I am fan of Snapdragon chips. And for games, here is list of few games and their highest graphics settings. And another question you guys asking me, is A53 laggy or not? Honestly, in my daily use I saw no lag, or if I say slow speed. It's perfect for daily tasks, believe me. And I also do gaming on it and I saw no issue, except it gets hot while playing few games like Genshin Impact. And the A53 runs on Android 12 with One UI 4.1 on top. And good part is that this phone is eligible for 4 years update. So soon you will get Android 13 and One UI 5. I saw no bloatware on it, except there is a bit more integration of Google on A53, like it comes with two messages apps, one from Google and other from Samsung. And the best part is that you can disable the one that you don't want. Other features like Smart View, Screen Recorder and Nearby Share available. And you can also change colors of icons and color palette based on your wallpapers, which is exciting. And now let's throw light on the camera. The main sensor is from Samsung, which is 64 megapixel wide. Then we have 12 megapixel ultra wide and the two modules of 5 megapixel macro and depth. Although I have full camera review on the A53, if you want to watch, link will be available in the iCard or in the description of this video. But one thing I want to say, it's one of the best camera in this price range with awesome colors and detail. And the dynamic range is impressive. Close-up shots with wide are also excellent with true to life colors and impressive depth. The saturation and exposure both are good and natural. But you have Pro mode available if you want to set your own brightness and shutter speed. I compared its camera with the Galaxy Note 10 Lite and there it performed good. And if we look at the ultra wide, it's not too much good, but it's okay. Edges are soft and in some samples ultra wide performed good. And here is portrait, you can see the level of edge detection. And if I talk about the videos, A53 can record in 4K at 30 FPS, which is super impressive. In videos, focus is good as you can see, and the quality of the video is not bad. It offers good colors and detail. And here is the focus test. There is a bit delay, but in this price range, it's okay. And here is the slow motion. The A53 records the slow motion in 720p at 240 FPS. And here are the selfies. Selfies on the A53 are really good, but on selfies I saw no big difference between the A53 and the A52. Not only on selfies, but also on wide sample. I want to say, if you have A52 and you want to upgrade to A53 for camera, I will say big no, because both have same camera specs and quality. I saw no big difference. And the battery, the A53 has 5000 mAh battery with 25 watt fast charging, but I saw a little bit more battery drainage on A53 than A52 and the A33, and that's because on A53 we have 120Hz refresh rate, which I can understand, but still it's enough for one day casual use. And now let's wrap up the things and decide which one you should buy between the A53 and the A33. I will suggest you to get A33 because both have same design, chipset and camera quality. Then if you can compromise on 120Hz refresh rate, Infinity U display and always on display, then save your money and get A33. And if you are willing to upgrade from the A52 to A53, I will suggest you to keep using your A52 this year because both have the same camera and design, and the A52 has Snapdragon chip, so I saw less CPU throttling on it. So this year I'm not impressed with the A50 lineup of Samsung like the last year's A52 and the A51. But at the end, this is my opinion. You can disagree with that and can put your thoughts in comments below. If you found this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Take care. Peace for all.